Good evening, guys. Pick and ends as usual. Today's video, it's kind of a personal video, and like most of my videos, is under unusual kind of setup and everything. So 22nd November, that's 2 days from now, 2 days from when I'm filming this video, it's going to be my dad's birthday. Uh, I am honestly not sure like how old he is. I think he's like 56 or 50, going on 57, if I'm not mistaken. It's not my fault. Please calm down. But basically, the idea was for the entire family to shoot a video, like narrating or should I say telling a story of a fun childhood memory where he was involved. And I've been thinking about what story to tell because there's so many. But I think since my channel is related to photography and everything, I'm just going to tell a story relating to something like that. So basically, in my SS3, yeah, I started to show interest in photography, and he was aware, so he helped me. He got me my first phone, which I used to start photography that time. I was taking pictures of birds, skies, and stuff like that. So in my 100 level and 200 level, after I came back home for holiday one time, he asked me what I've been learning in school, and I was like narrating a bunch of stuff to him. And I think somewhere in there I mentioned a camera, like digital camera. So he casually asked me like, how much is it? I think then I did not know what to call. I'm a very very useless person. I did not know how much cameras were, so I think I just told him 100K or so. So he was like, okay, no wala. So 200 level second semester, we're about to start the exams, and I just got a call from my dad. He was like, "That your camera? How much did you say it was?" So I had the opportunity to now figure out the real price. I was like, I'll call him back very soon. So I went online, searched for cameras and everything, and I think I found my very first camera. That's a 60D. I think it was 200K or 190 thereabouts. So I found it on Gigi, one cool guy that was about to sell his camera. So I told my dad, and he was like, okay. As in the okay, I was like, okay, no Allah. But then senior man sent me the money like 10 minutes later, and that was the first time that kind of amount entered my account. So obviously, First Bank, they blocked the account. I had to go to bank, and I think I was 16, 17, so I had not yet transferred my accounts like to real ownership. It was still like a teenager's account. So I had to come back home, follow my mom to the bank, sort out everything. If I was able to buy the camera, so that was how my DSLR or like digital camera photography started. So fast forward to a year later, I was talking about drones and how it's going to improve my craft. And funny me, like I said, I'm a very, very somehow person. I had not even maximized the full potential of the 60D yet, and I was talking about drone. But still, the man, I don't know if he believes in me. That's just what I'm going to say because he believes in all his children. Because there's no way else to explain it. So casually again, he asked me how much was the drone. I told him I'll get back to him. So I told him the price. I think the drone was I couldn't get the drone in Nigeria because I did not even know anything about purchasing gear. Like that was how daft I was. So I told him I found a website in share shop shape. So they quoted a drone for me, one parrot and a half drone like that. And the funny thing is that I could have gotten a decent drone for that amount of money, but because I didn't know any better, I got the parrot drone for like 200K plus shipping from the US. So fast forward again to like a few months ago, I was in Lagos with him. He had an assignment for our company, so I went to stay with him in Lagos for a couple of months. And he casually asked me again because I've been complaining about my 60D. He started giving me issues. So he asked me again, like, how much? So at this point, you would think I'll get used to that question and have an appropriate answer. But no, I skipped again. I told him I wanted a mirrorless. Sorry, I can't hear myself clearly. I told him I wanted a mirrorless camera. That was the. I think I was. Sorry. I told him I wanted to get a full frame camera. Yeah. So my intentions were to get the what do you call it, 60 Mark II, because that's like my all-time favorite camera, the Canon 60 Mark II. So I went online and I saw. Okay, I remember the last time I did research for camera was around the 60 Mark II. Sorry, was around if I'm not mistaken, I think 4 to 600K if I'm not mistaken. So I told him And I was thinking, okay, maybe he doesn't even have everything. Maybe he just wants to support my hustle. So I was like, okay. I told him the camera was 400,000, 400,000, because I was thinking, okay, maybe I'll hustle and complete the rest to buy the camera. And then I went that. Remember, I did this research like long time ago. So I went back to Instagram, and again I was checking vendors and stuff like that. And then I saw this camera had reached, that's with a lens. So camera has reached like almost #1 million, and I was like, 1 million. Oh, problem day. So I was at first afraid to tell him like the actual price, because I was thinking maybe he would get angry or something. So I spoke to my brother, I spoke to my friends, I spoke to Kali, and then I was like, bad as it bad, whatever happens will happen. So I told him the actual cost was 800,000, so I can get some extra tons. He was like, okay, fine. I was like, fine. He said, yes, fine. So that night I could not sleep. I was on camera joint, I was on share shop sheep, I was on Adoram. Guy, like everywhere, searching for the best deal possible so I can get extra gear and stuff. So the next day he was supposed to transfer the money to my account, but and then he called me again. He was like, how about that zoom thing that comes with the camera? I was like, zoom thing. He asked me, does the camera zoom in? So I was like, bro, does it what? So I had no idea I was talking about that long lens, because he has seen me use it in some of my videos before when I was using my friend's camera, the R6. So he was like, how about that zoom in thing? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. So like after like 2 minutes, my brain now was like, oh, you mean the long? So I showed him a picture of it. And I was like, yes. How much? I said that one is expensive. It's like 300 to 500. He said, I said, yes, sir. He said, okay. Guy, like facts were that day about 2 million naira entered my account. I later found out that it was his retirement, what do you call it? Is it arrears or something they call it? So he decided to, like, that's something that it blew my mind. Imagine someone removing 2 million naira out of his hard-earned money to give you money to buy camera. Like, bro, where is it done? So that has to be the highlight of all my moments with my dad. That's not talking about when we were kids and all the fun stuff used to have on shower. Honestly, without my dad, without my parents, I don't know where I would be right now. I probably would be shooting this video because I'll still be stuck in my 60D that has zero autofocus. But basically, I was able to get the EOS R. Imagine I was going for the 6D Mark II, but I was able to get a mirrorless that shoots log full frame. Bro, like, come on. I bought the 24mm, I bought the Sigma 70 to 200. I bought my, oh my god. So just thinking about itself, it makes me want to cry, because honestly, my dad is just some kind of, I don't know, he's a special breed. He's honestly a special breed. So the deal with my dad is he has always been a selfless person for as long as I can remember. He's the kind of person that he gives out every single penny he has and then stays penniless just because somebody else needs it more than him. Honestly, giving is in our nature. From when I was small, my mom was always been giving out things. There's this one of our pastors. He will always say, "Give the thing you don't want to ever lack." So I was like, I don't want to lack something. I want to give it out. I was like, does make it make sense? So it was later I understood that the more you give, the more you receive, and it's universal. Whether you're a Christian, Muslim, atheist, if you have a giving nature, people will always give back to you. So my mom always gave food, and for as long as I've known, like since I was born, there's never a day in my house where there's no food to eat. So I just feel like that's the principle. Give and others will give unto you. And when you're giving, don't give with the intention of collecting or receiving that moment. When you give selflessly. Be selfless and reward will always find you. So that's one thing I always learned from my dad, from my parents growing up. And it's going to be my dad's birthday on Monday. So we've been thinking of the perfect gift to get him, and honestly, I am straight out of ideas. So I decided to get him maybe an outfit, maybe kaftan or something. But in terms of real gifts, I feel like the one true gift I can give to my father or to my parents is to be successful. Because on Twitter they will tell you you don't owe your parents anything. That's a big fat lie. You owe them everything. In as much as, yeah, you didn't ask to be born, but you are here, what can you do about it? They brought you to this world, they've given you food, they've given you clothes, they took you to school, you have a roof over your head. Come on. Okay, what do you intend to do when you finally blow? Just intend to forget them or don't give. It doesn't make sense. They put you through school, put you through everything, so definitely you owe them a lot. So Forget Twitter hot takes. I'll tell you you don't know them anything. Baba, all these vibes and rishi. I owe my parents everything. I owe my family everything. I am where I am. I am who I am because of what they've done for me. Starting from my last born to my elder sister, everything they've done and they've sacrificed for me, I owe to them. So the one true gift I can think of is becoming successful. That's making it in life. So I can finally take my dad on the trip he deserves, take my mom on the trip they deserve. Like, just imagine the kind of vibes where I'll just send him a plane ticket and be like, you guys should come to Canada or go to Europe or something and just enjoy yourself for like 2 weeks, a month. Kai, um, that's going on for us, sure. So, like I said, this video is supposed to be like a vlog where the whole family comes together and records meaningful moments from their childhood or from even their adult life where my dad is involved. So if the video is not too long, I will include clips from my siblings and you get to hear what they have to say concerning our awesome dad. So I'm going to confirm his age, but like I'm 99% sure he's going to be 57 this Monday. Yeah. So if you're watching this video, just leave a comment and say happy birthday, dad. So with that, I'm going to conclude this part of the video. I have a lot to say about this man, like a lot, and I can open my phone and show you like 50 contacts. So I have a lot to say about this man because that's just the kind of person he is. He's just that kind of person. So for the sake of the length of this video, I'm just going to end it here. And either way, happy birthday, dad. I love you. Like, I love you, I love you, I love you. I owe you everything, and I hope to make you proud one day. Like, very proud of me. It's my dream to make you guys proud. So, I love you.
Happy birthday, Popsy. May God bless you and continue to keep you with us. Thank you for everything you've done in our lives and you continue to do. Like, I'm only the man I am because of you. I'm thank God for that. I'm thank God for having a father as great as you, as awesome as you, one I can relate with, one that I respect and love at the same time. It can only be God. It can only be God's presence in your life. And I pray that presence never departs.
Happy birthday, Daddy. On this special day of yours, I pray for long life, prosperity, good health, and more money in your account.
Daddy, happy birthday. Wish you long life and prosperity. I would have never asked for a better father because honestly, I seriously admire how you do your things, the way you've lived your life. You've accomplished so much, and like, I would have never asked for a better father, like, seriously.
Hey yo, Pops man. So I just wanted to take time out on this very special day to wish you a very happy birthday. For someone who didn't have a father influence growing up, you sure have shown us how to be a role model and how to be a good father one day to our own children. So I just wanted to use this opportunity to say thank you, Daddy, and a very happy birthday to you.
I want to use this medium to send a very special warm and heartfelt birthday message to a father, a friend, a uncle. The list is endless. Thank you for showing us the way. Thank you for being a father that you are, showing us the way and teaching us that in hard work, diligence, perseverance, and good service to God, there is reward for it.
Happy birthday, Daddy. I wish you a prosperous year, sound health, and full of the protection of the Lord. I love you.